Hello folks, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, whatever the case may be. So today is Sunday, May 11th. Happy Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there and single dads and yes, and aunts and uncles and grandmas and grandpas and cousins and all that stuff. As long as you are raising a child, whether it be a human child or a fur baby child or a feathered child or whatever type of animal you pet, whatever, happy Mother's Day. So, now that I got that out of the way, yeah, just for giggles. Yeah. Sunday, May 11th. I am going to read today's birthday horoscope. Even though I usually only do it on the WIP and Chats for my diamond painting. Alright, so May 11th. Strong, both mentally and physically. You are versatile, energetic, and artistic. You are good-natured, happy in your home life, popular, and accepted as a pleasant and reliable person. So if today's your birthday, happy birthday. And again, happy Mother's Day. So, I did yesterday finish my Hungry Cookie Monster, and I did a kit down video of it. And then I started working on my little helpers, and I did some more of it today, and then I thought, what the heck, I'm gonna do some cross stitch. I'm gonna work on some cross stitch. So, I wanna get some more of this section done. So I finished this orange here, and I got this orange in here. Now and then I got this red here done, and now I'm working on the purple here, which is 3801. Sorry, my left eye is super itchy all of a sudden. Now you will hear noises in the background. Voices, vehicles, maybe even some music. I'm not exactly sure. There was music playing earlier from the smokehouse, but yeah, it's been pretty noisy out there. So anyways, yeah, Wolfie and I, we were gonna go to my dad's today to wish my bonus mom a happy Mother's Day and to pick up our mail. And then my dad calls me up this morning, and he's like, yeah, don't worry about coming over because we're going out with the daughter and son-in-law to buy flowers. We're going to the town next door to go and buy flowers. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Because we were going to come over and visit, hopefully, for a little bit. And yeah, wish her a happy Mother's Day and all that stuff. And yeah. But, nope. I guess, yeah. He was every so often he would bug me about us coming over to visit. And, well, we were going to come over and visit today, and nope. Busy day. Yeah, oh yeah, you always have a busy day. They're always busy. Always busy. Even when they're not busy, they're busy. They always have something to do. So, yeah. Just another sign that she doesn't want me around. Doesn't want me or Wolfie around, but most likely mainly me. But yeah, probably both of us, because we're not busybodies like they are. We're not busybodies like they are. We do things at our own pace. It's a much slower pace, but we still get things done. And yeah, we like to make sure that if we're doing something, it gets done right, gets done correctly, and like, yeah, so it doesn't have to get redone or done over or what have you. So yeah, so anyways, yeah, so this is my cartoon cat. He's coming along. Not much left to do. Getting closer each day with that I work on it. Getting closer to having it finished. Yay. But yeah, what I wanted to do actually was just I actually wanted to get the hoop off of this one and off of this, because it's the only small hoop that I currently have. I do plan on getting more. There's one in the mail on its way here right now, and should be here this week. Fingers crossed. Prayers, please. Please let this package arrive unscathed, complete and intact, to the post office here in town. Please, please, please. Yeah, because as soon as this package arrives, I will do a video, an unboxing video. I might actually, you know what I'll do is I'll go live. I'll do a pop-up live stream. Yes, I will. And it's going to be a combo. It's going to be a combo. It's going to be a pop-up live. It's going to be an unboxing. And it's also going to be a kit up. Because my friend said that there is a particular diamond painting in the package that she would really like me to get done right away. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll do the unboxing, and then I'll find that particular diamond painting, and I will kit it up and then get started on it. And I don't know how long I'm gonna go with the live stream, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. It'll depend on what time I will be going, the live stream will start, and if anybody wants to join me, they can. Either during the unboxing or during the kit up or afterwards, because yeah, I'm gonna do the unbox it, kit it up, and then start working on it. Yep. Yeah, and we'll see how long I go for, because who knows, I might just go live until I'm done the diamond painting. Yeah, right. Oh goodness. But yeah, there's all kinds of factors to take in, of course, but we shall see how things go. In the meantime, yeah, so yesterday I went and I used the slow cooker. We had chicken thighs that I put into the slow cooker, and then I peeled 4 carrots and a potato, and Wolfie cut them up while I rested, and then I peeled the other 3 potatoes, and then I peeled and cut up the onion, and then she cut up the other 3 potatoes, and yeah, I threw it all into the slow cooker, and just under 6 hours cooking, and yeah, just under 6 hours. And it was because I started the chicken first, because it was still mostly frozen. I had to break them apart. I had to peel them apart because, yeah, they were still mostly frozen. But yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah, falling off the bone. And this time Wolfie's like, oh, can you add some seasoning to it? And I'm like, well, what do you want me to add? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to use seasonings in food, in meals, when cooking, unless I'm like following directions, a recipe and whatnot. Because I just don't do that. I just don't use them. I never use pepper. Not a fan of pepper. I'm not that big a fan of salt. I'm fine with natural salt, of course. Oops. But no, the only time I ever use salt, really, is when I make corn on the cob, and then I just sprinkle the salt on the corn, as I'm sure most people do. Yeah, slathered in butter and then sprinkle some salt on top. That's pretty much the only time I actually use salt, unless it's in a recipe and I'm following the recipe. Yeah. So anyways, I do have some spices, and I've mentioned them in the past, in previous videos. I have the only spices that I really like, actually, there's seasoned salt, there's onion powder and garlic powder. I also have bacon bits too in there. But yeah, I also have a mix of the three: seasoned salt, onion powder, and garlic powder. I did a mix of the three, and I've got that in a bottle too, in a little shaker, and that's what I used last night. I will use, when I fry up just regular hash browns, I will add seasoned salt, because I love seasoned salt on hash browns. Let's see. Come on, where's the hole? I'm way off. Whoops. Okay, so what else? I love I love seasoned salt on my hash browns. Yeah, I think the majority of the time, like, if I'm gonna use spices, those are the spices that I will use. If I should get poultry seasoning, I should get poultry seasoning. I should get poultry seasoning and use it in the slow cooker with like turkey and like chickens. Yeah, if I'm like cooking a whole chicken in the slow cooker, yeah, I should get poultry seasoning. I know we need to get some more bacon bits. I should add that to the shopping list. I really want to get hemp hearts. Hemp hearts are good for you. They are good for you. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. But yeah, hemp hearts are good for you, and I miss having hemp hearts, because hemp hearts you can just sprinkle them in wherever, in just about anything that you make, and they're good for you. Yeah, like I like making scrambled eggs and bacon hash browns and sprinkling in the bacon bits. And well, I make the bacon hash browns and then I mix in the eggs. And I'll also mix in the hemp hearts, and yeah, and you can mix it into, sprinkle it into salad and soups and stews, and there's no CBD, THC, none of that stuff. It is shelled hemp seeds. And yeah, I want to get some again, because like I would even sprinkle some into my cereal when I have cereal for breakfast. I think I'm gonna make oatmeal for dinner. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make oatmeal for dinner tonight, because we got lots of oats. We need to get food storage containers, and the ones at the dollar store for we can get them. The ones at the dollar store, I keep looking, and they just don't have. They're just not big enough. They're big enough for like a single person, but like every few days you'd have to refill them. But like I want larger containers for like sugar and rice and oats, that kind of stuff. Yeah. And cereal, I want a really big container for cereal, because I like mixing my cereals. Yeah. And oh goodness, with Wolfie's desk here, I want to replace the cupboard that we got from my dad. I want to get rid of it and get something smaller, skinnier and taller. Yeah, taller and skinnier. A lot skinnier and a little bit taller. Like 4 feet tall. I would love to get something that's like 12 by 12, 12 inches by 12 inches. Yeah. And like 4 feet tall with shelves. But, oh, yeah, 30 by 30. Yeah, 30 by 30 centimeters. Should be okay. Yeah, it should work. No. Oh dear. I just noticed. I just noticed. These are not. Goodness me. Yeah, I gapped. Oh, that right there. That's why. Okay. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I did that. But that's what happens when I'm like not paying enough attention to what I'm doing. Now. Oh wait. No, that's correct. Ugh. See? I had a squirrel brain moment. I was doing it right. It's just me. My brain, my squirrel brain. Gapped. Alright, so. Alright. So I didn't screw up. Good to know. I thought I did. Yeah, I thought there was another color there. Another pattern. Yeah. But no. Squirrel brain. Yeah. Trying to do more than one. Trying to multitask sometimes doesn't work. So, anywho. Yeah. Might benefit from something a little bit larger than a 30 by 30. Like 30 by 30 and 4 feet tall. Might need something a little bit bigger than that. But we shall see. Maybe get 2. Yeah, maybe get 2 of them. Because we could always actually use, put one behind the desk. Yeah. Yeah, have one behind the desk. I don't think Wolfie would mind as long as, yeah. As long as it doesn't get in the way or interfere with her using her desk. And yeah, we'll figure something out. Yeah, we'll figure something out. But it's got to be strong, sturdy, and strong and sturdy to handle canned goods, as well as large containers. The large containers on the bottom. Canned goods higher up. Yeah. So yeah, I was feeling a little under the weather when I got up this morning. Yeah, it didn't help that it also felt like there was a spider crawling on me. Like a few times actually. Oh my goodness. Sorry about the yawn all of a sudden. But, yeah. I'm hoping and praying that, income assistance calls tomorrow. And we can finally finish all of her paperwork. Oh, excuse me, all of Wolfie's paperwork. Oh my goodness. I gotta see about, I think I need more coffee. I also think I need to go in and I need to talk to the doctor about getting blood work done for a few things. I need to make some phone calls tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make some phone calls tomorrow. Make an appointment with the doctor and call the respiratory place. Because yes, I still haven't done it because I am a procrastinator. But yeah, get that dealt with. And then find out what's going on with my CPAP, and then talk to the doc, make an appointment to talk to the doctor about blood work and about Wolfie's prescription and explain that, yeah, we couldn't get it filled because of her paperwork needing to get done, and we're just waiting for the final go-ahead. Stating that, yeah, that her coverage has been reactivated. Her medical coverage has been reactivated so that she can get her medication. Yeah. And it sounds like it's starting to rain again. Yeah, it's been so nice here the last couple of days. The rain has been, it's been a little bit of rain here and a little bit of rain there in the evenings. Yeah. Yeah, I think, uh-oh, the light just flickered. Yeah, I'm just, no, I think I can squeeze one more in. Oops, yeah, I don't mean to bump ya, but it happens. I try to use as much of the floss as I can. I do. I try to throw out as little as possible. There. See, I knew I could get another stitch in there. And I did. I did. And then weave it in. Yeah, there have been a few times when I've wasted a bit. And ouch. I used, when I'm weaving, when I weave it in, I use the inside of my thumb. Not even on camera. I use the inside of my thumbnail to push on the needle, on the back of the needle, to push it through, because I don't have a thimble, so I use the inside of my thumbnail, and I make sure that it's not gonna slip and go underneath, like under the skin. Yeah, because that would make me scream bloody murder. It would. Oh, definitely. Okay, so now I got this little bit left here. See, a little bit. But this will give me a few more stitches. Maybe even enough to finish this little section. Yeah, maybe. So what I have actually started doing is, I saw this done on another YouTube channel, cross-stitching YouTube channel, where they put it in like so, and then they just stitch, if I can find the frellin' hole. Sorry, I hope I've actually been in camera, in shot, in camera for you. But yeah, I just hold on to it until I get to it. Because as I'm working on it like this, it does get, the stitches do go over the floss on the back. get to it, you just give it a snip. Only downside is I don't like that it leaves a little tuft, like there's a little tuft here of orange. After a while I do end up forgetting where the tuft is, but unless it's a very noticeable tuft. And thankfully that, yeah, hasn't been an issue. So, yeah. Okay, I am going to snip this because they always bug me. There. Now there's just a little tiny tuft right there, and it'll vanish. Or I'll stop seeing it after a while. Oh goodness. I want some music. I want to listen to some music. But what can I listen to? I don't know. Oh, I actually recently learned from watching a replay of I was watching one of Shizzy Wiznut's live streams, and he actually said in that there's no copyright on any of his songs except for one. There's only one that you would get a copyright strike if you play it on your channel. And it's like, oh, cool. So that means I could play any of his songs that I wanted on my channel, and I won't get it, well, except for that one, and I won't get a copyright strike. And he's got quite the playlist. So some of the things I've been thinking about trying out on my channel is like do like a late night pop-up, late night live stream, just chatting about whatever, like honest stuff, like honest hard truths, and call it Naked at Night. Yeah, I don't know if I think I started to talk about it, yes, on yesterday's video. I honestly cannot remember if I actually did or not. But like, I'd call it Naked at Night because it would be a live stream at night, and it would be like naked truth, right? Like bury your soul type naked truth type stuff. Yeah. And no judgment. It would all be judgment free. So, yeah. There, that section is done. Okay. So there's 3 more here. There's this one, which is 4. Number 4. And then there's a 17 and 18. So let's do number 4 since we're so close to 4, because number 4 is 349. And we just finished doing number 3, which was the 333. Okay. Now I don't know how long I'm gonna go for. How long this video is gonna be. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I've thought about doing ASMR videos of just diamond painting, right? And just not talking. Like I could actually, yeah, I could do that. I've thought about doing that. Just not talk and just diamond paint. But like there's of course all the noises and background noises from here. Like sometimes there's like banging or sawing or there's power tools being used outside because my neighbors have been working on getting their outside set up for the season, for the summer, for while they're here. And then there's the traffic because of being so close to the highway. And then there are times when the kids are outside and oh my goodness, sometimes they are so annoying. So annoying. Like yesterday they were outside and they were screaming. Screaming. Yeah, they were having fun, but it was also annoying. Oh. Sorry, that's just my alarm letting me know it is 6 p.m. Yeah. Because I have an alarm set for 6 p.m., obviously. So that Wolfie and I, it's supposed to be when Wolfie and I go for walks. We'll go for a walk, but yeah, we haven't done that in a while, quite a while. Some days we don't go because, well, we've already been out and about doing stuff, and or we're not gonna go for a walk tonight because we're gonna be busy tomorrow, or yeah, always an excuse. Tonight's excuse? It's raining. Yep, it's raining outside. That's tonight's excuse. That, and I'm recording a video. Although we could go for a walk after. We actually should go for a walk. Take the garbage out. Yeah. Yeah, I told Wolfie that I'm tempted to, I told her, like, I'm tempted to record, just hit record on my phone and just record her side of the conversations from when she's gaming with her friends. Because, like, and they just, like, they make no sense to me at all. Oh, sorry. I keep moving out of the frame. Okay, I don't need to do that. Hold it that way. When I hold it up here, I like having it really close to me, but I'm not going to change the angle of my camera because the top that I have on is very low cut. Yes, it is very low cut, very revealing. It is it's a pajama top for summer. Even though the bottoms are pants, they're pajama pants with pockets, which is really cool. But yeah, it's a very, very comfortable outfit. And because of my issue with the heat, it's perfect. If I start to get cold, well, I'll close the door and turn the space heater on. although my feet are cold most of the time these days. But that's okay. It's not that big a deal. I know I could just put slippers on, but no, it is what it is. Yes, procrastinating. I'm too busy focused on my diamond painting work or my cross stitching. Yeah. So I actually have been binge watching my diamond painting watch list, playlist of it's not just diamond painting channels. There's other channels as well. That it's like the name of the playlist is DP and cross stitch, but there's a lot more than just diamond painting and cross stitch videos on there. It's like basically all craft channels that not all that I'm subscribed to, but I've started, like, I've got videos on this playlist that from other channels, like Pampered with Diamonds and Martha Makes Art, I think the name of the channel is, and Nana's Cooking Craft Corner, or Craft Cooking, yeah, another Nana. Joan's Junk Journal, of course. Star, Miss Southern Belle, KY Philly, Katya's Carpe Diem does diamond painting, Jill's diamond painting with the Edwards, Mushy's dark and creepy diamond painting, Eileen and Kristen, Crafty-ish Kristen, Raimi from Diamond Painting with Coco, there's some new ones. There are so many. I cannot remember the names of all of them. But yeah, I've been watching those, and once in a while I'll comment on one. But yeah, I'm like 2 weeks behind in my playlist. Like yesterday I watched a bunch, and I watched, like, I think I got like 20 off of my playlist, and then I think I ended up adding like another 30 to it. Yeah. There's other playlists that I'm also watching, trying to get through. But yeah, I've got like 260 videos just on my diamond painting, on my crafts playlist. It's like, yeah, it was at the last time I checked it was at 254, but that was, excuse me, 254? Yeah, and that was last night before I went to bed. And yeah, there's been a bunch that I've been adding. Oh yeah, there's also Clint from Crafting with Love, and Brody, of course, from One Drill Equals Fun. I think this is the name of his channel. Yeah. And of course Jamie from Bassin Girl Crafts, Diamond Painting with the Besties. I could sit here and try and name them all off, but I think you get the point. There's a bunch. A whole bunch. I actually went through the list of subscriptions, the list of channels that I'm subscribed to, and I unsubscribed from some, and I changed the notification settings for some. Yeah. There are some that I'm subscribed to just to help them out with their numbers, and others, once in a blue moon, they come up with something new. Yeah. I'm subscribed to some people that don't even have any videos on their channels, and it's like, well, why? Right? Why be subscribed to somebody? Why be subscribed to somebody that doesn't have any videos? I don't know. It's a good way to keep in touch. Yeah. Ah, there we go. I was struggling to find the hole. Yeah. Dirty-minded people. Aren't we all? Oh, goodness. So I really don't know what to talk about. I could use some ideas. Yeah, I was watching Martha, I believe it's called Martha Makes Art. Don't quote me on that. I would have to look it up, and I just, not right now. Maybe later. Maybe later. Anyways, yeah, the very first video of hers that I actually watched, she did like a, it's almost like a junk journal page in like a composition book, notebook composition book, or something like that. Yeah. And like, I commented on it, on how like the way people that do junk journaling, I'm blown away by just they can take just a few items, few simple items. And it's the same with scrapbooking. Like my scrapbook pages are like really, I don't know, I'm not a big, I don't have that as much imagination when it comes to scrapbooking as other people. Mine are very simple and straightforward, and other people, they do very fancy and elaborate work, and it's just, oh my god, it's beautiful. I love the work that they do. Like when she was doing that one page, she made her own postcard. She made a postcard. It looked like a real postcard. And she had that on the page, and there was a picture cutout of a kitty cat, and then there were some little like frames, like sticker frames or whatever, and she glued a bunch of this stuff onto the page, and then she took some markers and she wrote out a phrase, and then she cut it out and she glued it, and each word she glued in different spots on the page, and it was just like, when it was all done, it was just, oh, it was beautiful. I loved it, and I commented on it, like on how beautiful the work was. Like, if I had the supplies, like, and tried doing junk journaling, mine, I know, definitely would not come out as nice as that. It would be simple and straightforward. It would still be nice, but but to me, it would just be like simple and straightforward, and I would enjoy myself doing it, but I know I wouldn't do as good of a job. And I know I'm being self-deprecating, but it is what it is. So 17 is 3844. 3844. Okay. 3, 8, 4, 4. Well, actually, let's do 18 first, because that is just the one section here, whereas the 17 is 2 sections. So let's do 18. 3, 8, 4, 5. Yeah, I have several scrapbook albums that I have done. And I really enjoyed doing them. I miss scrapbooking. I don't have all the supplies that I used to have. And what supplies I do have are like scattered. Got a little bit here, a little bit there. I don't know if any of my inks are any good. And I know I could replace them. Yes, I could replace them at some point. I will, eventually. At some point, I do eventually plan on I'm gonna zoom you out a little bit. There we go. Yeah, at some point, I do eventually I would love to eventually get back into diamond scrapbooking and doing ATCs. And I think it was, yeah, Joan's Junk Journaling. I believe she showed, she did a video. Yeah, I watched her. She did a video on like honeybee ATCs. She did a whole set of like 20. I believe it was 20 that she did. Yeah, and it was really cool. Like she showed how she did the each step. And of course they're all very, very similar, but not identical. Very, very similar. And then she even stamped the back and wrote the details on the back. And I know my ATCs, the information on the back of my ATCs is old and outdated, because like it's got my married name on them, written on them, as well as phone number, like my phone number, and it's a very old phone number that of course I have not had in a long time. So yeah. So I gotta, excuse me, I gotta modify them and just like get rid of my last name. Yeah, I'll just get rid of my last name on the cards on the back of my ATCs and get rid of the phone number. But they've got the dates, the date that I did them. Yeah, they've got the dates on them. And actually, I wouldn't mind getting back into doing ATCs. I have over the years, every so often I'd come across something that I think is like really, really cute. Would be really cool to add to like an ATC or to a scrapbook page. And I've held on to it. And like I would set the stuff somewhere. And yeah, so, and periodically, like once in a blue moon, I'd like, oh yeah, I'd find it, and it's like, oh yeah, I got this for scrapbooking, so I'll set it aside again for when I eventually end up going back to doing scrapbooking. And living here, once Wolfie and I have things straightened out and organized better, like properly organized, I definitely want to look into getting back into my other crafts. Uh-oh, she's awake. Yeah, she must have fallen asleep and had a brief nap. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna snip this. I need I want to get some new fancy scissors specifically for like my cross stitching and my diamond painting. Well, my cross stitching especially for my floss. Yeah. Actually, I'm just gonna switch these ones with these ones because these ones are nicer and they have a better tip and they're thinner, so I can get closer. So yeah, I'm gonna switch because these ones I believe are were medical scissors. I ended up with like a couple dozen of these medical scissors from my friend. Because like I talked about how she this one friend of mine, like she was in her mid-70s and I lived in the apartment on the top of her house, and she yeah, she ended up getting severely injured by her cat, and yeah, she had to get stitches on both legs. One leg was really bad. The other leg wasn't that bad, but she had to have a nurse come to the house for like, a nurse would come like twice a day, once in the morning, once in the afternoon, to change the bandages on her legs. And they would of course they would have a sterile kit with them for changing the bandages. And afterwards, like there were scissors and tweezers and whatnot, and afterwards they would just ball it all up and throw it in the garbage. Well, she's like, well, if you're just going to throw them in the garbage, can I keep the scissors and the tweezers? And they're like, yeah, sure. Don't know why, but yeah, they couldn't take them back to the hospital because these ones were considered disposable, not sterile. They wouldn't clean and sterilize them. And yeah, I know there are hospitals out there that are able to do that. They have their own sterilizing machines, or they send the equipment away to be sterilized and repackaged in sterile packages. Well, our hospital, no budget for that kind of stuff, so they just toss the stuff. Well, she ended up accumulating, I don't know how much, because I think it was for the first 2 weeks. The nurse was coming twice a day, and then after that it was, for a couple of weeks, it was once a day. And I can't remember how long that went on for, but I think it was for a couple of months. Because yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. Yeah, her one leg was it was terrible. Like, it was like mincemeat. It was almost like that part of her leg had gone through a meat grinder. It was that bad. But yeah, she ended up giving me a bunch of scissors and tweezers, because you never know when you might need some scissors or tweezers. So which was awesome. And over the years, I've gradually lost the scissors. Some scissors here and there, and tweezers here and there, and yeah, I've just got the one set of tweezers and the one pair of scissors left. Well, I might have one. Might have more, but I don't think here. So no. No. Nope, not anymore. Although I won't know until I actually go through all of my stuff, and I really need to do it. I really need to go through my stuff and figure out exactly what I've got, sort my stuff out properly, because I haven't done that yet with the last of my stuff, which is the basket in the closet and the 2 totes that are here beside me. Yeah. So, oh wow, I've been at this for an hour. See how time just flies when you're having fun. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how long I'm gonna go for. Maybe I'll just, yeah, I think I'll just finish this color and then go get off of here. Because, yeah, I actually, like, I wanted to get this, I want to get this section finished. Do the 17. And then take the hoop off. And then I think tomorrow, yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna do a video. My video tomorrow, I think, will be of me working on the counted cross stitch, the tree, the little tree for that albinism event. Yeah, I haven't done anything for it, for the event yet. Like, I need to reach out to her and let her know. Lola and I did both kind of talk with her during a live stream. I can't remember whose live stream it was, but Lola and I, we were both, she was in the live stream and we were talking about it with her, and see how bad my memory is. If any of you still around watching, please, if you remember whose live stream and it was, and all of that wonderful stuff, please let me know. Oh, I think it was in Lola's live stream for her kitties. Yeah, with the birthday kittens being born. Yeah, so, yeah, I think that's, yeah. Anyways, yeah. Trying to organize my thoughts. And, I'll reach out to, I just added one of her videos, her latest video, to my playlist today. Yeah, I just added one of her, I just said that. Anyways, yeah, I have a bad habit of repeating myself, I've noticed. My memory, of course, is shot. Wolfie and I, we were talking about something yesterday, and she's like, I remember this. I don't remember it. I remember it. And then I got to thinking about it, and it's like, you know, actually, I think I might vaguely, I actually didn't say it to her, but I should have. But yeah, I think I vaguely remember what she was talking about. She had, when she was little, first time she ever got her hair dyed. I think we dyed her hair in hopes that it would help kill the head lice, because she had, at one point in time, well, actually more than once, she ended up with head lice. The last time she had head lice, we ended up dyeing her hair in hopes that that would help, and then gave her a buzz cut. Well, we cut her hair. And I know I'm saying we, I cut her hair. I cut her hair, cut it really, really short. And she really liked having really short hair because it was easier to maintain. And yeah, she didn't really like she liked being a tomboy. At that point in her life, she really liked being a tomboy. Dressed like a boy, acted like a boy, did boyish things. Yeah, she had a buzz cut. It was that short. She had a buzz cut. Yeah. The last time she had head lice, it was when I was married to her stepdad, the father of her brother and sister. And yeah, it was a huge struggle. Yeah, I would do Wolfie's hair, and I would do the hair of my other two. I would do my husband's hair, but then when it came to, like, he would have to do my hair, and like he would just run the knit comb through my hair a few times, and then that was it. And it's like, no, you have to do it pretty much like strand by strand and pull the knits out. And it was like, nope, he couldn't be bothered because it was too much work. So I had to get a friend to come and help me to do my hair. Oops. Oh my goodness. Can you hear the rain? That's pretty loud. Yeah. It's pretty quiet outside. The rain chased the music people away. Yeah. And I'm gonna go over here. There. Excuse me. There. All right. Number 18 is finished. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. I've got a mess going on here. Okay. Okay, 83845. There. All right, so 3844. I am going to work with this one next, but not on camera. I'm going to go off camera and continue working on it because, yeah, I'm going to get these two sections done. The hind legs. Yeah, and then all I'll have left after that is the tail. Yay, the tail. Hallelujah, I'm almost done. Yeah, and the tail is a lot of smaller color blocking, smaller sections. All right, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go because I gotta go to the bathroom, and I'm gonna make a coffee, close the door, turn on the heat because it's starting to get a little chilly in here, and then see about making something for dinner. All right, until next time, bye.